Yes, people, we are back live. We are back. What happened to man's voice? We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for a special edition of the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A solo editions. It's the 15K subscriber Q&A, people. Let me repeat that. The 15K subscriber Q&A. So not only can you lot get your questions in, as always, in regards to what's going on in the transfer window or all the rumors that's going on. Obviously, there's the Delap news with him going Chelsea. I'm sure you lot have plenty of questions for me about Manchester United. But any questions in regards to the channel as well? Because I get asked a lot about the channel. How did you start? You know what I'm saying? Who helped you out? How do I get started? Should I start a channel, etc., etc.? So any questions you lot have in regards to the channel itself, whether it's the YouTube, the main channel right here, whether it's the clips channel, whether it's the playback, whether it's football, whether it's NBA, whether it's different content I do, different shows, how I linked up with certain people in the space, all of that, people. Like I said, 15K subscriber Q&A solo edition. I will do a full party as well. There will be one, probably not this weekend, but it will be next weekend. I'll probably do it because I've not done the schedule yet for next week. And of course, this Saturday is the Champions League final as well. So I'm not going to do it on that day, but I'll definitely do it next week. You will get a 15K subscriber party full with all the rest of the gang as well. But big up to everyone that's locked in already. Make sure you run up the likes, people. First and foremost, when you enter the city of sarcasm, hit that like button on the video. Pay the tax, pay the toll in the city, people. So hit the like button. Please make sure you share this out across all of the socials as well, people. Hair all in my face. At That's Me Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at That's Me Flawless on Twitter and Instagram. So retweet and like on Twitter. Make sure you share from the Instagram. And just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Hit the notification bell as well, people. Hit the subscribe button. Sarcasm City TV clips. The link's in the title as well. We drop a new clip every single day. We dropped a clip late last night, well, early hours of the morning, Cam going on and going in on the Arteta inners and Arteta stands, etc., etc. So Sarcasm City TV clips. But big up to everyone in the chat. Big up everyone congratulating me on 15K. Appreciated. Big up to Abdallah, who became a member just yesterday. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. A normal Q&A rules apply. So if you're a member of the channel, that is one of the perks. I will get to your question first, so I will start your question and I'll make sure I get to it. They're the two, one of the surefire ways to make sure I get to your question on any Q&As is being a member. Secondly, of course, if you're kind enough to super chat as well, people. But big up to King. Big up AJB in the cut as well. Big up Daniel says, my uncle era starts now. Theo was born 16:07 p.m. 29th of May. What a month it's been for me. Congratulations on 15K Flawless. Hey, Daniel, congratulations to you. Congratulations to the fam. Enjoy being an uncle, man. It's great. Trust me. Being an uncle is fantastic. I'm telling you. I love it. Obviously, you lot hear my niece running around on a regular basis. So, yeah. Big up to you, Daniel, every time, man. And thank you about the 15K. AJB, big up as well. Israel Robertson says, yes, congrats, Flawless, on this magnificent achievement. Many more to come, Flawless. Question, name 3 content creators that you would like to work with that you've never worked with before. Oh, that's a good question. I'll start it and I'll get to that. Don't worry, man. Israel Robertson, that's a good question. I'm going to start it and get to it. Don't worry about that. I've started already. Big up AJB, says Flawless. Huge congratulations on the 15K subs. Fully deserved. And once again, I'm proud of playing a small part in the channel growth. Hey, man, you played a part. So I appreciate you every time. LJ, big up to you. Says congrats, Flawless, as well. Nephew in the cut running his jokes about South London's own man like Unk. Congrats on 15kg, long overdue. 20K soon come. You already know, man. Big up every single time. Venetia, good to see you in the chat. Says congratulations. 15K is a big deal. It is. So thank you very much. Shout out to Prime as well, who's now, well, he's been a part of the Sarcasm City TV team, but now he's part of the Clips channel as well over there. Big up to Ahmed as well. The Clips channel. Yes, we are 15th. You already know. Let's see what else you lot saying. NMTV, big up. Kingsman, big up as well. Shouts to Sunshine. He's been a member of the channel for 16 months, you know. Long time. Congratulations on 15K, you fraud, LOL. Love every single time as well. Quick fire question. Ahmed asking me about top 4 prediction for next season. I answer that when I know how everybody looks, because everybody's going to be changed, because everybody's going to make signings and people are going to lose players as well. So it's dependent on that. Big up African King, who says, big up, shout out to 15K outside of the channel. What are your passions? It's a good question, actually. What are my passions outside music? It's definitely one. I should say making music. That's what I say. Making music is definitely one. Number 2, hosting shows as well. Like hosting live shows. So not necessarily like sport related, but like I'll host. There'll be a music event, there'll be music acts on a card, and I've hosted many a show. So just hosting in general, anything like that, anything hosting, talk show related, I like that. Radio, whether it's being a host on radio or being a special guest on radio, there's some of the passions outside. Also playing football as well. That's definitely one of mine also. Hit the like button. Love to sunshine every single time. Yes. United Eye in the mud. Big up Hano as well. Says big up. Congrats on the 15K. Big up Beja Reds TV as well. Kaneki, shouts to you. Says congrats on 15K as well. This is a joke. This milk started 5. I'll get to that. I was actually thinking about that because someone asked. Hey, big up to No Filter FC, my guy Charlie, who we've not spoke actually. Congratulations on winning the Europa League as well. You're one of the ones that thoroughly deserved it as well, Charlie. So big up, man. Make sure you lot subscribe to the Young G. Charlie as well says, big up, Flawless. Hope you're well. Huge congrats on 15K. Keep up the good work, bro. Big up, man, every single time. Big up to my guy Connor, who says, congratulations, Flawless. The grind and hard work you put into Sarcasm City TV is unparalleled. You deserve all the success. Appreciate you, Connor. Big up every single time. Flawless, how long's the process going to be? I don't deal with process. You know what I'm saying? I don't deal with processes. Big up to Rizzy, says big up, congrats, G. Barnes Flawless will let me have the party. You have your own channel, Sunshine. You can have the party on Sunshine FC. There you go. Let's see what else you lot are saying in the chat as well. Big up Gen Pop, says congrats, Flawless. Coys, big up to you. AW says big up, Flawless. Congrats on 15K. What phase are you in now? Like I said, I don't do phases for my football team. I don't do phases in life. The only thing that should be doing phases is Marvel. That is legit. That's it. What's your future content plans you trying to do at late 2025 and 2026? One, first and foremost, is just remain consistent. Remain consistent, number 1. Number 2, always looking to add content and like evolve. That's what I'd say. Always looking to add content. So not necessarily new shows, but obviously if a new show idea pops up, but definitely like see how I have the specials, see how I have like the second waves, things of that nature. I'm always looking to evolve. And I'm always looking to add shows like that. And I'm always looking to evolve as well. So for instance, you're going to get the vlog from Ballers. I've never put a vlog on here, but that's something you're going to get more of 2025 and 2026. You're going to get more content outside of live streaming. So when I'm out and about and things are going on, I start vlogging, because anytime I mention vlogs, I know you lot like them as well. Same way the Clips channel as well. That's something new also. Same with the gaming content. There'll be more content than just, what's the word I'm looking for, than just pro clubs, even though we're doing pro clubs tonight. Like I've done Fight Night before, I've done GTA. Mario Kart, I'm looking to start this week as well, people. As well, Warrior J, to answer the question. So yeah, that's what that is. See what else you lot saying. Am I going to do more joint shows next season? In what sense? What do you mean? What do you mean, Daniel? In regards to more joint shows? What do you mean? And of course, with the shows as well, you'll still get all the solo Q&A I'm here on, sports Q&A with everybody else, show with Yardman, the Beijing Reds, all the crossover with the Big Six, United City, United Chelsea, United Spurs, United Arsenal, obviously Beijing Reds, United Liverpool, that covers that as well. So you're going to get all of them shows. Big up Ryan says, congratulations on 15K in all seriousness, big bro, fully deserved. Big up, man, appreciate it. For real. I said that milk starting 5 question is crazy, by the way. That's definitely going to make the Clips channel. It's a tough one still. So I know I'm missing out someone. But all right, let's get to it anyway. Since African King is a member, so we'll get to an important question. Milk starting 5. Margot Robbie, Sydney Sweeney, Mandy Rose, former wrestler Mandy Rose. You lot know, some of you lot know. Justina Valentine, white girl who be on Wild 'N Out. And then 5th, I don't know. fifth, that spot is there. I'm not sure about fifth, but that's 4 of the 5. Because I know if I say someone, I'm going to forget someone. So that's 4 of the 5. I need to think more in depth, but that's 4 of the 5. Anyway, that is 4 of the 5. Is that in order? I've not put it in order. Yes, that's why I said it. Yes, Prime. Justina Valentine is in the top 5. Yes. 100%. That's why I said it. Big up to Israel. Says, yes, congrats, Flawless, on the magnificent achievement. Many more to come. Flawless question. Name 3 content creators that you would like to work with that you never worked with before. That's tough. I'm trying to think who've I not, because I've been blessed enough in the space to work with pretty much everybody I'm a fan of and still fans of. Just because you see me working with certain people doesn't mean I'm not a fan of him. Like, I'm a fan of Aaron, for example. So to work with him is crazy. Same with Lewis, same with Rant, same with Gunner, same with Troops. All the OGs, man. Pretty much everybody you've seen on the Sarcasm City TV special goes people I'm fans of. But who would I like to work with that I've never worked with before? Expressions is definitely one, without doubt. Expressions. I've been blessed enough to have been on a couple of live streams with him when he's joined. He joined one with Rants, that when I was on Rants' channel, he joined once with Saeed. So big up to Expressions each and every time. And like I say, we all know he's easily Mount Rushmore without doubt. That everyone says he gets on the Mount Rushmore. So Expressions is definitely one. Who else? Who else would I like to work with? Trying to think. I've been blessed enough to work with pretty much everyone I wanted to work with. That's why I'm in such a blessed position. Because everyone I would have said I've pretty much worked with. I'm trying to think. You'll have to fire some names at me. And see. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I've worked with Coppish before. That's the thing. I love Carl and Matt and Drifty. Even though they support the wrong red side, like, yeah, they're my guys. I've been blessed enough to work with Coppish. I've not actually had them on here, but I've worked with them on their channel and I've worked elsewhere with them. So yeah, that's what I'd say. The only person I could, yeah, Yardman's one. Yeah. Yardman, AW, yep, definitely Yardman. Because someone asked me about getting him on the Yardman show, and I was saying that I don't know him, which I don't. And even though I know people who work with him well, this is just how I work. Just because I know someone that you're close to, I'm not entitled like that to go, all right, so I'm just going to approach you and you're going to work with me because you work with such and such and work with such and such and work with such and such. Other people in my situation, in my position would utilize those things. I like it to be organic. That's why I don't ask. Say, for instance, Troops works with Yardman. I've not said to Troops, yo, shout Yardman for me, because I want it to be organic. Where whenever I am working on him, if I'm blessed enough to work with him, it's not because someone's asked, it's because we've linked up. So whether I've commented on something that he's on and he's gone, oh, Flawless, shout me. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's why I want it to be organic like that. Or I'm on a stream and he's in the chat and he goes, yep, yo, Flawless, I fuss with your thing. Yeah, shout me, we gonna link up. Because I've never done that in this space ever. Everyone you've seen me work with is organic. I've never reached out to somebody to work with them, because I could have done that from the jump. As soon as Aaron's the first person I've known in this space, Aaron, Saeed, Nuruddin, they're pretty much linked up with everybody. So I could have easily said to those 3, link me up with this person, shout this person, shout that person, shout this person. Nah, I wanted it to be organic and I wanted to do the work as well. Everyone knows like Rants and Expressions are brothers. Could easily contact, hey, Rants, could you hook me up? But 1, I don't want to do that to Expressions, and 2, I don't want to do that to Rants because I know he gets that all the time, and that's annoying. That would annoy me. That's what I can only do. That would annoy me. If not even my bro, I have close people in this space, and if I don't particularly like it when people reach out to me to go and get such and such. Nah, you go contact them. Go put the work in like I put the work in type of thing. Because that's the one thing in this space. If you put the work in and bigger content creators want to work with you, they will reach out to you. They will reach out to you. Literally every every single content creator I work with who's got a bigger platform than me and a bigger name than me in this place has reached out to me. I've not gone, hey, let me go reach out to them, because I want it to be organic. That's just me though. I want to put in the work, because I think they'll respect that more as well. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe if I did utilize them type of links, I'd be, but I want it to be organic. That's just me. Yeah, I said that again, that's just me. Like, the only time I'll reach out to someone to do a show is if like it's someone on the channel. So for instance, when I've started working with Troops, which I'm blessed to, the first that I wasn't going to get Troops on the channel probably till I was going to do the Sarcasm City TV special. And Cam was like, yo, I want to be on, and obviously Cam can do this because I know him before this. Yo, can you get Troops on the channel? I want to be on stream with Troops. The first time Troops was on the channel, it was me, it was Troops, it was Cam, and I shouted my brother Tox. And it was a United Arsenal preview. I can't remember the game. I can't remember what game it was, but yeah. And that's the first time Troops was on this channel. It was us four. So it was me, it was Troops, it was Cam, it was my bro Tox. Because Cam was like, yo, can you get Troops? And Cam won't mind me saying that, because that's my guy. And roles reverse, I'd say that shit to him. So, well, yeah, that's just me. Well, good question though. Well, yeah, to answer the question, I'd say expressions, Yardman are two as well, I would say. And don't worry, let me see what else you lot are saying in the chat. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss anything. Let's see. Top 5 favorite artists. I have to do it by, it's tough. By like, if we're saying, yeah, it's tough that, because probably have to go by genre. So if we're saying hip hop, because I'm not a massive, like, I don't have a wide range of artists I listen to like that. So 50 Cent, Eminem, Ludacris. I'm trying to think what other rappers. Uncle Murder. Fifth, you'll have to come back to me. I'm trying to think of a fifth. I don't think there's no standout. And in terms of grime, that's like, because that's why I'm doing the genre by genre. That's tough. Trim, for those that know about grime or know about Trim, fortunate enough to speak to him and actually know him, which is crazy. Trim, Wiley, if someone else had been blessed or worked with him in the studio, Gets. It's tough because nostalgia kicks in still. P-Money, and this is Moscow, old school grime. Scorcher. I'd say that. That's my favorite. Like, that's more of all time, less more than recent. But yeah, that's probably my five favorite grime MCs. But that's not forgetting the likes of, say, for instance, Dot Rotten or Dizzy Rascal, for example. But yeah, I'd say Trim, Wiley, Gets. This ain't in order, by the way. Scorcher. And who did I say? Who did I say fifth? Who did I say fifth? Yeah, Trim, Wiley, Gets, Scorcher, P-Money. That was the five. Big up. African King says, hey, Flawless, are you planning to have an African fans only show? Would love to see Nigeria versus Ghana debate on the city of sarcasm. Here, the thing is, are you talking in regards to, I'm guessing, I could be wrong here, African King, you're talking about like the Bayesian show that I do and the Yardman show that I do. The reason why I do those two shows, I know some of you lot know, some of you lot won't know, that's my ethnicity. That's my background. That's where I'm from. So part Bayesian, part Jamaican. So the reason why them shows are so organic is because, for instance, when I'm doing the show with Barnes and Pops, there's certain things that they say that remind me of, you know, uncles, aunts, mom, you feel me? Like that type of thing. Nana, like certain things they said, and same with the Yardman when they say certain things, just cultural things. But even when them man are cursing and stuff like that, the certain thing, like you'll just see me randomly smile or randomly laugh at certain, and I gotta remind me. Even when me, Barnes and Pops were talking about Morby, for those that know. Just stuff like that. Like Barnes was on stream drinking it. Like if you're not Bayesian, you're probably not gonna get that. But I would do it, yes, but it would have to be organic, because let's say it is, you mentioned it here, let's say I got 3 fantastic Nigerian content creators. There's going to be certain things that they understand that I don't, just from a cultural standpoint, because they grew up in a Nigerian household with Nigerian family. So there's going to be certain phrases, certain curse words, certain culture that they're going to get that I don't. But It's if it makes sense. Yes, I definitely would. Let me get to these super chats as well. Big up to Kills, man. Appreciated, man, for the super chat. Oh, sorry, Kliss Ramdeen Leslie. Big up, man. Every single time says big up to the Milk Luther King, aka Flawless. If she's white, then it's good night with the laughing emoji. Hey, big up, man. Appreciate it every single time. Eli, salute, man. Big up, my Don. Every single time says, hey, congrats on the well-deserved 15K, my G. One of the hardest workers in this space, so definitely deserve your flowers. Hey, Eli, hope you're blessed. It's been a minute since we spoke. Hope you're all good. Big up for the super chat. Appreciate it, man. And shout out to you for putting me on for a couple fire shows, man. If you ain't watched Reacher, watch it, people. And if you haven't watched Reacher, and if you haven't watched Warrior, Eli's the guy, man. Eli's the guy if you need shows to watch. Flawless top 5 films. Top 5 films. Training Day. This ain't in order, by the way. Training Day. Friday. Two Guns. Infinity War. And trying to think of a fifth. There's a fifth I'm thinking of that I can't remember. There's a fifth. And it's lost me. Probably Four Brothers, you know. Probably Four Brothers. That's what I say. So I said Training Day, Friday, Two Guns, Infinity War, Four Brothers. But that Four Brothers at fifth, there's probably a film someone's gonna mention. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that. But I'll go with Four Brothers because it's a quality film. 100%. How many Manchester United players shouldn't go this summer? Outside of the new signings who just came in January and the summer just gone, last summer, and Maino and Ahmad, sell everybody. Everyone. Big up to Noah as well. So congratulations on your 15K YouTube subscribers. You deserve it. Roll to 50K followers and subscribers to Flawless YouTube channel, and let's make it to 100 likes. Smash the likes. Hey, big up to Noah every single time, man. Appreciate it. Run up the likes, man. We're only at 38. Let's get up to 50. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. Let's get as many people in here as possible. Flawless, any footballing gaming challenge videos in FIFA 5 versus 5 rush mode or ultimate team and COD? You know what I actually wanted to do, but I was trying to figure out the logistics, is a full-on FIFA tournament. So like I literally looked, so I got the machine where, you know, like I've still got a bookmark, the machine that you put the numbers in like it's the lottery, and then you rotate it and then you pull out the numbers. You pull out the numbers out of the machine, and I was gonna do it and get brackets and have like myself, couple others on commentary team as well. I think I spoke to Sunshine about this. I was gonna get like Sunshine on it, Eddie, and one other, and we was gonna commentate on the game. But the only problem is getting watching the game, getting the game on the screen with the two players. The connection might not be the best, but it was an idea I had. But there'll be something along them lines. Like I said, we're going to run Mario Kart. I need to sort out the Switch this week. Hey, big up my guy Keke Letso, man, every single time. Hope you're good, my Jesus. Big up Flawless, man, growing your audience and doing it with your own flow. You already know, man. Large up every single time. Get Yan back, Ryan. You'll get Yan back on 100%. But shout out to her. Hey, big up, bro. Big up Family Tree. Been here from the beginning. Jez is a part of the original Sarcasm City TV like team, like the squad. We've had different waves. You know, like I did Sarcasm City specials, and then the second wave. Jez was a part of like him, Surfer. I think we're a part of the original group. And then we had the second wave, and I think it might be like the third or fourth wave where we've had other people join. But yeah, big up. And yeah, congrats on OKC, man, getting to the NBA finals as well. Congrats. Big up Matthew every single time, man. Big up Young G. Hope you're blessed. Steven says big up. Congratulations on 15K. Thank you. Appreciate it. Top 5 panelists you like working with in this channel. I'm not going to lie. It's going to sound so cliche, but I genuinely like working with everybody for different reasons. If I didn't like working with somebody, they wouldn't be here. So I like working, for instance, with Barnes and Pops for completely different reasons for why I like working with Kaneki, Lex, and Javon. But I enjoy both shows, but for different reasons. Same way I enjoy the United and Spurs shows with De Niro, Jacob, and Jez for complete different reasons to those two. So the same with the reason why you lot get varied shows and different music because I'm interacting with different people. I don't just have the same people on all the time. So my conversation with Jez is going to be different, completely different to my conversation with Barnes. I'm just using those two because those two are in the chat. So you're going to get, even if it's the same topic, you're going to get different conversation type of thing. So there's no one. I genuinely, people are like, oh, what's your favorite show to do? And I genuinely enjoy them all. If I didn't enjoy the show, I wouldn't do it. That's why every show man's done hasn't always come back. Not necessarily because I didn't enjoy it. It's just not really worked or really clicked or really went how I thought it would go. So yeah. Big up Vodge, FT, big up as well. Flawless, your top 5 NBA starting lineup. You know, I don't know enough about what's it called? About NBA like that to pick a 5. Come back to me on that. Man said, why would it? Come on now. I said, Diddy, you know. Everyone that I mentioned there actually writes their own raps. Everyone I mentioned there writes their own ish. Everybody. You already know Hannah says, what a trophy for Sarcasm City. You know what? I am the trophy. The trophy is me. But big up to you, Hannah. I hope you're blessed. Godfrey says, big up Flawless. Congrats on the 15K subs, G. Well deserved. Appreciate it. Fair enough. Big up, man. Every single time. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. Best show on the channel from this past season. Yeah, I kind of answered that in regards to it. It varies just for different reasons. That's why some shows are more high energy and more loudness. Some are more chilled. It varies on what you like. Like one show in particular I like doing is the United City show with me and Vale. Because Vale is a very, very, very smart individual and someone who knows football. So he'll bamboozle most people. Because not only is his knowledge of the game great, he's also a wordsmith. So he'll just absolutely bamboozle you and have you tripping over your own words. But he can't do that to me and I can't do that to him because we cut from the same cloth. And that's why you get the clash that you do. We always trying to, you know, trip each other up and run bants and run jokes, etc. But shout out to my guy Veta every single time. Flawless, top 5 favorite time troops dropped you during the pod. The Spurs, when I said, anytime I mentioned Spurs, just anytime. And also when he knows I'm right and he's like, fuck it, and he just removes me anyway. I respect the honesty. Troops ain't trying to hear no facts, but he won't lie and be like, you're lying. He'll be like, yo, shut up, I'm not trying to hear it. And when I met him for the first time at the Ballers event, that's the energy he's on. Because I think, hopefully my guy, shout out to Ace, has got it in the vlog. We were talking about something. It was me, him, I think Matisse was there. There was a couple others as well. And we was talking about something Spurs related. And then he left. And then I carried on talking. And I was talking about, how Spurs had the best side. How Spurs had the best season out of the London clubs. And then he came back and he was like, I heard this guy just chatting shit, so I had to come back. He draws me out all the time, so yeah, like shout out to Troops every single time, man. That's the OG. That is the OG. And shout out to Hannah, says, all jokes aside, you are a lovely lad. Sorry to be like this, but I support Liverpool Football Club. You deserve more subs and likes, to be honest. Appreciate you, Hannah. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. And it's fine that you support Liverpool Football Club. There's plenty of Liverpool fans in the chat. I do a Liverpool show weekly. It's all good. But thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I do. Who's your favorite USA battle rapper? Maybe Mount Rushmore. This is tough. Man said Mount Rushmore, Right, geez, fake Pie Radio, crazy. Shout out to Pie Radio. Mount Rushmore. Averb. Susuf. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Yeah, you lot ban the thing as well. You lot got that. I'm trying to think. It's tough. Averb, Susuf. This is just of all time. Young Ill. Romney. There's people are missing out. But I'd probably go, that's my 4 on Mount Rushmore. Like Prime Young Ill was different. Prime Young Ill was absolutely different. Because that was the first. That's the first URL battle I ever watched. Was Young Ill versus Susuf. That was my introduction. So yeah, Ava, Susuf, Young Ill, Rum Nitty, but missing people like Geechee, people like Twerk, Hitman. The list goes on. Charlie Clips, Geechee Goy. So yeah, the list goes on in regards to people. Yeah, to battlers I've missed, but that's my 4 right there. Good question, though, Jisman. Good question. That is a good question. Without doubt, that is a good question. And who's hating about I'm not a lovely lad? I am a lovely individual. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Trying to hate. Are you optimistic about this summer window? I am, Vidici, because as much as I dislike Ineos, that is the one thing I think they got right last summer and in January. So it's the one thing I look at and go, yeah, they did the business. Hey, big up to my bro Sheik every single time, man. Shout out to Sheik every single time. Big up for you lot. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV as well. Daza says, shout out Flawless, man, each and every time. Speaking of people who've helped the channel grow, big up to my guy TJ as well. Says, big up Flawless. Congrats, my G. Appreciate it, TJ, man. You lot can see TJ on the United Arsenal show every single week. Make sure you subscribe as well. Why did you call me an authenticity merchant? What did I miss? What did I miss, Keke Letso? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. But shout out to Pi Radio as well, man. Shout out to Pi Radio every single time. Yes, and to answer the question, Hannah, about what snow bunny, well, snow bunny is a term for white women who like black men. So snow bunny hunter is a term for white. Snow bunny hunter is a black man who like those white women. Attractive, of course. Big up to Eli, says, been good, broski. Took a long break from football, YouTube, outside the Mud Bros, but season is over, so I can breathe again. LOL. Be chilling in the chat, by the way, just at work, but big up every time. All good, man, Eli. As long as you're blessed, that's it, man. Glad you're good. UK battle rappers. O'Shea, Tony D, Shotty, Lunacy. Man knows them all. Regards to UK, yeah. You're my favorite from the UK. Who is my favorite from the UK? Of course, my bro Tox. That even bias, he's cold. So Tox is there. Who else? Mystery. Mystery is cold. Mystery was definitely cold as well. Shuffle T. Shuffle T is hilarious. Shuffle T. Mentioned Shotty, yes. Tony D, yes. Also. Yeah. I have no idea what the crowns are next to the names. You lot have to Google that. I have no idea. Question, Flawless, from 1 to 5. Slow Horses, Breaking Bad, Power, Prison Break, Peaky Blinders. So never watch Peaky Blinders or Prison Break, so I have to eliminate those. But out of those 3, they're probably 3 of my favorite 5 shows, period, that you mentioned. But out of those 3, Breaking Bad's the best series I've ever watched. I don't think Breaking Bad gets the credit it deserves because it reinvented the wheel. We've never seen a show like it before it, and we've not seen a show like it since. Like, I love Power. Huge fan of Power. Massive fan. We've seen a version of that before. Power is a better version and an updated version of The Wire. And The Wire is incredible as well. Don't get that misunderstood. But yeah, Breaking Bad 1, Power 2, Slow Horses 3. That's what I'd say. Slow Horses is incredible as well. If you've not watched Slow Horses, watch it. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah, I've seen Better Call Saul. Yeah. I've seen Better Call Saul as well. Yes, never watched Prison Break. No, never appealed to me. Literally, Breaking Bad throughout its entire run had one bad episode, which there's no spoilers for this. The people will know the fly episode. When they're trying to get the fly out of the what's it called, out of the workspace. That's the only bad episode. Like, most other things will have like a bad season or that's the only bad episode. It went like, what, 6 seasons? No, I've not watched Money Heist either. I've listened to some of Tox's old stuff he had on his IG. He's actually called, has Tox stopped making music? Yeah, pretty much he has. I think he'll if someone messaged him that we know, or even if we don't know, and was like, "Yo, this instrumental's, what'd you think of this?" If the instrumental's fire, then that's musicians for you. In particular, rappers. If someone sent me a cold instrumental right now, I'd be like, "Hey, you know what? Bum. Let me get on this." That's what happened with Prayer for the Ups the last time I was in studio, because Jody just sent me over like 3-4 instrumentals, and I liked that one. And then he had the hook for the tune, and then I was like, all right, cool, I like this. Wrote my 16, and then that was that. So yeah, Tox would definitely think so. It's about not inspiration, but yeah, actually, I would say to an extent it's about inspiration, about being motivated as well, and the correct instrumental will do that. The only reason I don't make music is probably more is because of that, because I don't have a producer to work with. And when I say that, that's not because I don't know very good producers. I know very, very good producers, but their production has to match you as an artist. To put it in footballing terms, you can be a great player, but you have to be in the right team. The system has to suit you. It's kind of like that. So the genre has to suit you. But I know a lot of producers who are quality. Yeah. Nah, Hannah, I wasn't talking about you when I said attractive, of course, bro, cooked me. Nah, I was just pointing out that point. I don't know what you look like. I'm just pointing out that, Hannah. I wasn't talking about you. I would never disrespect like that. That's crazy. Only Ryan. He's the only person I talk to like that. I would never talk to the chat like that. Never. What inspired or made you decide to do YouTube? It's actually a good question, Hannah. I'm super surprised. I'm saying Hannah actually coming up with a good question. And if I miss your question, people, right, again, and I'm doing my best to start it, people. I'm doing my very, very best to start it. Let's see what else. Yeah, you lot got it on deck, blocking people. What made me? It wasn't an inspiration. I'm not gonna lie. Stumbled across it on accident. That's what I would say. It wasn't anything, because I was on radio. Ironic that one of the fake accounts was Pi Radio. Is this gonna carry on? 1 second. I can block it. Give me a sec. And you lot run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button as well, man. Run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. You lot know the vibes as well. As always, people. It's a community moderation. But yeah, you lot got it on deck. My mods are on deck. I get past my mods. I'm just setting this up just in case. And it is rolled to 16,000 as well, people. Right, where we at? Oh yeah, Hannah asking me what inspired you or made you. So I was on radio. I was on Pi Radio doing the football show. Shout out to JV. Shout out to Stro. Some of you lot will remember JV. Some of you lot will more know Stro because he's been on like Copish and other Liverpool channels as well. So in regards to it, yeah, like that's what it was. What inspired you? And then Aaron reached out to the station. So then when Aaron's reached out to the station, this is in lockdown. So this is just before lockdown, and lockdown happened. But this is before StreamYard. This is before people were doing live streams. This was Zoom. That's what it was. So then everyone's in the house because we're on lockdown, and Aaron's reached out to me and was like, do you want to do a show? So then I'm just on Aaron's channel every day. Then the whole live stream and the StreamYard thing came about. And I had the channel here, but it wasn't Sarcasm City TV. It was the Sarcasm City it was Sarcasm City podcast. It was the Sarcasm City podcast. That's what it was. And me and Tox would just be talking. It was just current affairs once a week. And then once I started doing live streams, I was like, oh, okay. Like, you can actually, I started to get a name for myself in this space. Like, my numbers started to going up slowly but surely. Started working with more people like Aaron, Saeed, Lewis was the first person to reach out. And then I just decided, you know what? Why not actually turn Sarcasm City podcast to Sarcasm City TV? But it wasn't structured or anything like that. It was just like, we're just going to go live. And then once I started it and then became monetized, I was like, oh, you can actually like make money from this. Oh, this can actually be a career. It can be a job. I was like, you know what? All right, run this. So then that's where it kind of stemmed. So I kind of stumbled across it on accident. I didn't really know too much about YouTube like that. I really didn't. I said, only reason Flawless doesn't make music was because he peaked with his freestyle in the white blue jacket. Which is the white blue jacket? Nah, it wasn't P110. King of the Hill TV. P110 was the black and white Adidas jacket. Blue and white was with the Adidas hat with the white peak was King of the Hill. My boss stay big like my ego. That one. Man, I stay fly like eagles. That man fell off harder than Pro Evo. That's it. Dream collabs on YouTube, even though you've worked with a lot of the top content creators in the space already. I answered this legit before you got on, Cheek. And someone mentioned as well before about Dan Potts. I've been blessed enough to work with Dan Potts as well. Shout out to Dan Potts. I think he is, that's why I got him on for the second wave and said it. He's one of the most underrated content creators in this space. Like when it, like, you know, like you hear man of many traits, master of nothing. He one of them that's a master of everything. He's that good at content creating. Man can co-host, man can host a show and have 5-6 panelists on it. You can do it and have 2 or 3 panelists on it. He can host a show by himself. He can just be individual chat. He can be a great panelist as well. Dan Potts is different. Dan Potts, I'm telling you. It's completely different, I'm telling you. So yeah, in regards to dream collabs on YouTube, even though you've worked with a lot of top content creators in the space already, yeah, Expressions, Yardman, they'd be the 2. I've been blessed enough to work with pretty much everyone else. Maybe there's someone I'm forgetting, but that I can think of is definitely those 2 as well. Oh yeah, definitely. I need to go barbers, and you was around, so I was like, all right. See what else you lot are saying. Shout out to the heroes who were subbed when it was just audio, real one. See, Connor knows. He remembers. He was around for around them times before we was Sarcasm City. Before we was the Sarcasm City TV, and it was the Sarcasm City podcast. Flawless versus Expressions would be a box off. I ain't trying to like verbally. That's someone like verbally. I'll match up with anyone. Forget Expressions. I don't want them problems, man. I don't want them problems. You lot have seen me going back and forth with everybody, whether it's United fans or rival fans. Expressions is someone I want no issues with whatsoever. Man is getting cooked. Man is getting cooked. Like the certain people are just like, yeah, they just tears above. That's Expressions for you. I do not want them problems whatsoever. But shout out to Expressions each and every time. Flawless, you the GOAT. Congratulations on the 5th for the 15K. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Is there a football show you are thinking of or what to do that you have not started yet? Yeah, all the time, Sunshine. But it's always, most of the time, it's very vague. So I have a vague idea of it, but I've not really thought about how it's going to work, when I'll do the show, how often I'll do the show, who to get on it, etc. But I do have I always have vague ideas because I'm always trying to evolve. But one, there's only 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. And not only is the schedule packed on here, I also do other shows elsewhere. Like, for instance, I think we've mentioned it. I would love to have a weekly show with Northside. It's just that he's mad busy, I'm mad busy. So getting it to work and getting a time that works is the problem. Yeah, we love working with Northside. Because I think the way our characters work well with each other in regards to the conversations we have. And shout out to Northside each and every time. So that's what I'd say. That's it. And yeah, AW, I told you, man. I'll let you lot know, man. Verbally, I won't win every matchup, but I'll go at it with anybody verbally in this space. Anybody. You lot have seen me debate everyone. Obviously, I'm less likely to debate United fans when they're being critical because I know it's coming from a honest place, whereas rivals just be trying to go over the top and over exaggerate. But yeah, Expressions, nah, forget that. But yeah, Sunshine, in regards to always thinking of ideas. Always. For those that don't know, my brain is like having where you've got hella tabs open on your internet browser. That's what my brain is like with this constantly. So whether I'm on live streams or I'm not on a live stream, I'm always thinking of ways to improve the channel and add ideas and content, etc. Flawless, your GOAT Mount Rushmore for every position in football. You want 4 players for 11? I'd have to have a long think about that because that's a hell of a lot of players. You want 4 players for each position. Jesus, that's a lot. Big up to Theo, man. Says your work ethic is unreal, truly inspirational. Big up from, is that from SO? Big up to you, man. Every single time, man. Big up to you. I'm not sure of the flag because it just says SO. So I'm not sure of the flag, but big up to you, Theo, as well. You ever think of doing reaction content at all? I don't, Eli. It's not something I'm really interested in like that. I'm not really interested in it like that. Rants Flawless Aaron is YouTube classic forever goated. Hey, big up to Aaron, because I say it all the time. Continue to say it. I say it every time I see him. Forever indebted to that guy, and can never repay him for what I done, because he brought me into the space. If he doesn't do what he did and make that phone call to Pi Radio, I don't have the trajectory and the success and the notoriety as quick, because I didn't join the content creator space. And I didn't join the content creator space and have to get a stamp of approval. I had the stamp of approval because of him from the jump. So, and forever indebted to him. If we had an award for best newcomer for football content, who's on the short list? Personally, I'd have Hooks, FamZone TV, and Northside. All quality content creators. All quality content creators as well. That's what I would say. All top notch. Been blessed enough to work with Hooks. Worked with FamZone once. Were very, very good too. And Northside, I've just waxed lyrical about as well. Flawless, do we get confirmed how many players are leaving? No, we don't get it confirmed, but I believe players are leaving as well. What got you started the Sarcasm City special interviews with the content creators, gold and silver edition? Because I'm all about giving people their flowers whilst they can still smell them and whilst they're still here. And especially in this space where we're live every day and it's constant next goal, next goal, next goal, next achievement, next achievement, next achievement. And content creators don't really look back at what they've done. So Saeed will hit 100K. It gets mentioned on the day, and then it's on to 150K. Rants will hit 100K, and then it's forget about the 100K the next day. It's on to 150 and then 200. It's like, whoa. We ain't just going to bypass hitting 100K. We ain't just going to bypass that you do 2 million views a month, 3 million views a month, where there's TV, where there's the shows on TV that don't get those numbers with huge £1,000, £1 million budgets. But you get that from the yard. Nah, we're not just going to bypass that. We are definitely not just bypassing that, not in the slightest. Are we just doing that? No. So in regards to it, that's where the gold and silver editions of the specials came from, because I'm really about that. Like, that's in my character. When people are extremely talented and do great things and put other people on as well, because the people at the top in the content creator space could just block everybody. They don't have to work with anybody. They don't have to put anybody on. All the people I'm blessed to work with do not have to have me on their shows. Saeed doesn't have to have me on his channel. Troops doesn't have to have me on his channel. Same with Rants. Same with Gunnar. Same with Lewis. Same with Aaron. All the people I'm blessed to work with who have much bigger platforms and bigger profiles than me. All of them. They don't have to have not just me, but everyone else they've helped bring through. So also that as well. And it was also not only that, I'm also a fan. So it's like, I look at it from a fan perspective. Okay, what would I want to know about these people? Because I didn't know, even though the vast majority of people I did the gold and silver editions with, I knew their backstories. I didn't know all. So much. That's why the one with Months was 4 hours. The one with Rants was 3.5 hours. Because there's so much to their backstories. And that's what it's for. And when we're all long gone, we're all gone, we're all in the ground, I want people to be able to go back and watch that content. Kind of like This Is Your Life type of thing. So that's where it stems from. Because I'm all for that. So that's where the idea. And you lot embrace them. Both the specials and the second waves as well. So that's how I looked at it. Hey, big up De Niro, man. My G says, big up my bro Flawless on the 15K. One of the coldest and hardest working content creators out there. Well deserved. But this wouldn't be a true message if I don't say #free Flawless from the shackles of United. Hey, big up, man. Appreciate it, De Niro. And you out here working too, but big up my G De Niro each and every time, man. Each and every time. Shout out to De Niro. Hope you're all blessed, fam, man. I hope you're all blessed. Hope you're all blessed. See, the Months story, because I didn't know, and me and Months, we're close. And there's so much I didn't know about it. That's why, like I said, why it was 4 hours. to get his whole backstory. Yeah. YouTube is doing some fucking with some channels. For example, rants. His live streams never come up on my suggestions, even though I'm subscribed. That happens from time to time. That happens from time to time, AW, with the YouTube. And to Theo, who's saying the same, says, I low-key have beef with YouTube algorithm. They be sleeping on your channel. You deserve more subs and views, but better days will come. Appreciate it. One thing I will say to you, Theo, and to everyone else who's like the YouTube algorithm, the best thing to do is to go on. I know it's a longer process, but go on each individual video and type. Yeah, I think you can click the notification bell on the actual live stream itself. So not the channel, the actual video, and that can help. And in regards to more subs and views, all I say is you lot keep supporting, because that will happen. The people will continue. The people will pardon me. The numbers will continue to grow. The channel will continue to grow. That's why I don't worry about the speed of the growth, because it will happen. We're at 15K. We're going to hit 16. Eventually, we're going to get 20, 25, 30, etc., etc. It's just when you are like the way I am, it's just going to take a longer process. That's all. So it is, because I'm not toxic positive. I'm not gonna lie to you lot about Manchester United and say, oh, everything's great and this player is world class and top. No, I'm going to be, even if I'm wrong, I'm going to be honest. And also, I'm never going viral by myself, which is cool because that's just my character. But I'm never going viral by myself. Ever going viral by myself. Because I'm not overly expressive with my emotions. Like, I can be mad and still sound like this. Whereas other people are going to go. Anytime I've gone viral, it's because I'm with someone else arguing with them. Man says, nah, I'm big toxic positive. You just toxic, Connor. Shut up. How about that? How about that? And big up to Daniel, says, breaking. Chelsea would like Jadon Sancho to stay if they can agree on contract terms that fit their wage structure. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes full sense. I expected him to say, so run us the 25 million and keep it stepping. Let's see, did I miss anything? If I did miss your question, I do apologize, people. If I did miss your question, I do apologize, but I'll run another Q&A just in case. I will. See what else you lot are saying. I think Prime had a question about, what was it? Was it about the 16 or something? Oh, here we go. Right here. How long does it take you to write a 16? Would it take you long, or do you have rhymes and bars that you can draw upon whenever you need them? So this is a tough one. In regards to the 16, it depends on, it can vary. I could write a 16 in 2-3 days. It might take me 2-3 weeks. It's all dependent on the track, the instrumental, and sometimes I'm very meticulous with my approach when I'm writing. So I might be 15 bars in to the 16, and that one bar could take me 2-3 days. It's literally one bar, and it might be the second to last bar on the track. It might be the 16th bar, but I gotta get it correct. I gotta get it right. So that's what it is. And do I have bars that I've wrote previously that I have? Yes. So I do have bars that I can draw for whenever it's needed. It's been a while, but if I was on a set, there's certain bars I could draw for, but I don't write like that. But sometimes, even if it's happened when I've been on stream, someone will just say a word that I like, and I like the sound of the word, and that would rhyme well with other words. So I'll just write down the word and write down a couple rhyming words with it and then leave it. Literally, I've done that before. I've made 16s and 32s off of just writing down 2-3 words. I'm like, oh, this sounds good rhyming pattern, because that's my USP. I wouldn't say USP, but that's one of my favorite things to do writing. That's what I'd say. I like multi-syllable rhyming close together. I love it. I love it. Like, I really do. Like, if you listen to any of my verses, it's probably in there at least twice, maybe 3 times in a 16. Go listen to Prayer for the Ops. Go listen to Prayer for the Ops. I put it in is it a start? Yeah, what is it? You in the streets, and I can't remember the whole bar, but it's in there anyway. It's in there if you go listen to Prayer for the Ops. That's what I'd say. Are there any new shows you thought about introducing to the channel that aren't sport related? For example, pop culture pod or music related pod. Always thinking of trying to add new shows, but it's just gotta make sense. That's all. But nothing really pop culture. Well, actually, Sarcasm City podcast, that is pop culture because we talk about everything, bar sport on there. In regards to the music related pod, that adds into the Sarcasm City pod. For example, when the whole Kendrick versus Drake thing was going down, we brought back the Sarcasm City podcast for that. So if it's music related or pop culture related, the Sarcasm City podcast is for that as well. Flawless, rate them songs, PIMP, 21 questions, lose yourself, Stan. Heart of the City Ain't No Love. Not sure, never listened to Heart of the City Ain't No Love. But in regards to these questions, to these the other three, probably in the order you wrote them. Because as much as 50 and Eminem are two of my favorite artists, outside the PIMP, that's not what I'm listening to them for. I'm listening to Eminem I'm listening to 50 for his gangster shit. I'm not really trying to hear 21 questions like that. It's one of my least favorite 50 Cent songs. I'm not saying it's a bad song, it's just not for me whatsoever. Lose Yourself the same, like I'm trying to not really hear Eminem rap like that. I'm trying to hear him rap like it's the Marshall Mathers LP. Not really. Same with Stan, like which is on the Marshall Mathers LP. It's probably my least favorite song. Probably that alongside Kim. I ain't trying to hear Eminem rap like I'm trying to hear I'm Back, Criminal, Kill You. Those are the type of tunes I'm looking for. I have huge respect for artistic talent. I play steel pans, but I don't have much artistic talent. You play steel, you play an instrument. That's artistic talent. That's artistic talent, man. I'm telling you. That is artistic talent right there. I'm telling you, AW, don't downplay yourself because I can't play an instrument. So that's artistic talent. Big up Zipex as well. Big up Zipex. Flawless, how did you meet Real King, by the way? He joined the Fan Calling show, and that's how we met. Yeah, Dazza, are you in Manchester? Are you actually based in Manchester? Or are you in London? Yeah, see, gonna close out very, very shortly, people. Closing out very, very shortly in the next 10, 15 minutes or so. So much for the 72 hours, her Flawless. Yeah, all nonsense. You would have thought the media is perpetuating lies. You would have thought. See what else you lot are saying as well. Oh yeah, Copyish is someone I definitely need to work with more. Hassam just crazy busy. You understand, Hassam? That's why I like, for instance, why he left back again. Not only he's got his own channel, he's got the channel with Mo. That's the one thing in this space. Content creators are just very, very busy. Very, very busy. That's why you don't see me working with certain people a lot of the time. Not because there's any issue. Simply because they simply because they're just busy. Which I get, because so am I. I remember watching Pie Radio on YouTube, quality show. Do you think a version of it could ever make a return to Sarcasm City? So you're talking about From a Third Eye View, which was me, Stro, and JV. Again, busyness. They both got a lot going on. Both family men also. Kids, you know what I'm saying? Woman, the whole nine. So that's what it is. But that show will always, always, always be there. Always. Always. All the time. See what else you lot are saying as well. Like I said, if I missed your question, I apologize. I do. Oh, seeing. All right, shout me, Dazzle. Shout me. Nah, bro, just learn the songs. I can't create anything original. My teacher was sick. You can just hear a song and play it on drums, steel pans or piano. Like I say, if you can play an instrument, it's artistic. It's artistic. Is Chic live? Yeah, I rate Chic after this, 110%. Final few questions, people. Final few questions. All right, 65 likes, 5 more. Girls up to 70 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well on the channel, Sarcasm City TV. Subscribe to the Clips channel, Sarcasm City TV. Link is in the title, people. Link is in the title also. Final few questions as well. Let me see. I'm just scrolling back up to see if I did indeed miss anything. But of course, make sure you follow us on Spotify, Sarcasm City TV. 5-star us on Spotify. I know a lot of you lot use Spotify. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts. 5-star us on there or wherever you listen to podcast, people. Let's see. Tadazu says your one dream summer signing separate from everyone we've been linked with. Belieber. I think he's that good. Definitely believer. Yeah, I think I got to all the questions still. I think I did. Just making sure. I said, can we bring back the Sarcasm City Awards? Man wants us to bring back the Fugazis. Probably not. Again, busyness, man. Everybody busy. That's what it is. Everyone is busy. I'm telling you. Just having a look. Let's see. I know I've never watched Money Heist. For those that asked. Let's see what else. How much do you think getting Cunha and Bremer and Usherman will improve us if we can get them? It doubles our output as strikers. It doubles our output. What did let's say Garnacho, Hoyland, and Mount get in terms of numbers, or what projected? It doubles the output. Put it this way, they get. I think if it's those three, they all get minimum 15 league goals. So that's 45 league goals between those three. So they outscore, in my opinion, our whole team last season, because we got 44 league goals. I think those three alone outscore our entire team. So therefore, that tells you how much they improve. Because if they outscore the whole team, all the rest of the team got to do is get 20, and we're at 65. And if we got 65 league goals, who scored more than 65 league goals? Liverpool did, Arsenal did, City did, Newcastle, Brighton got one more, Brentford got one more. So that puts you, look where that puts you. Bear in mind, Arsenal only scored 69, Newcastle 68, Brighton 66, Brentford 66. Even Spurs, who scored a lot, were at 64. That's all you need to know. So it more than double, it trebles. You know what I'm saying? It trebles the output. Like it trebles our level, but we still need much more, is what I would say. That's what I'd say. Question Flawless, which person that you work with makes you laugh the most? Shit, that's a good question. You know what I have to tell me? Because people are hilarious. Like, it's a lot. Like, back again is jokes. Like, Lewis is low-key underrated for how funny he is. Lewis is definitely on their troops, of course. Muntz has his moments. The Yardman show in general. Like, it's tough. It's very, very tough. Very, 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 very tough, man. Very tough. It's a good question. You lot would have to tell me. Very, very tough, man. I'm telling you like that now. Views on Sport says, when you come in on hashtag under the lens, law. Reach out. What's under the lens? Views on Sport. You gotta tell me. What is it? What is it? What are the 3 biggest lessons you've learned in life? That's a good question. Jesus. That's a good question, Stephen. That is a good question. Fuck. Follow the Serenity Prayer. That's one thing. Follow the Serenity Prayer. That is definitely something I wish I knew when I was younger, but that's a part of growing up. For those that don't know what the Serenity Prayer is, like, I'm telling you, that's live your life above the Serenity Prayer, man. I'm telling you, people, live your life of the Serenity Prayer. Accept the things that you cannot change, the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Second, people know exactly what they be doing. Don't be so forgiving. That's what I'd say. In particular, people who know you. So like with his family, his close friends, they know you. People know what they're doing. People know, so don't be so forgiving. People know what they're and they know what they're doing as well. And third, you do get out of life what you put into it. You do get out. That's why I try and be a good person with good energy, because that does come back around. So that's how I try and treat people and be a good person. Because that shit is real. I believe energy is real. I believe if you put out bad energy, eventually bad energy will find you. If you're a bad person, eventually bad people will find you. So that's what I'd say. Flawless, what is your top 3 United seasons and top 3 heated moments you've seen in football? Top 3 United seasons, 99, 08, and what would be my third? That's a good question. What would be your third? Probably. Wait. Let me actually check. I'm trying to think one of the years we wrestled back the title. It'd be one of those years. Just trying to remember when we won. I've seen us win so many damn league titles. Hold up. Let me check. Probably 06, 07. Because we hadn't won the league title for 4 years, which was the longest period during my life. So yeah, I'd say 99, 06, 07, 07, 08. Plus that 06, 07 season was the start of something. It was the start of like a mini dynasty type of thing. So that's what I'd say. It was the start. Yeah, exactly. People know exactly what they're doing. It's fire facts. Facts. Big up Steven says, good answers. Big up yourself. This was a great question. Great question. I'm telling you. You have to watch Peaky Blinders and Prison Break, fam. I'm going to have to with the stuff I need to catch up on. We were talking about Batman as well. And it's like, I need to watch that Batman trilogy too. I watched the last Batman and was super impressed. And she was like, if you like the last Batman, you'll like the others. Bad Boy Prayers. You already know, Sunshine. Bad Boy Prayers. I think the Serenity Prayer is fire. And what's crazy is I found the Serenity Prayer through a 50 Cent diss track. That's where I found it. It's not like how, you know, I was in church or somebody said it or something like that. It was literally at the end of a diss track. And he said it. And I was like, this is years back. I was like, yeah, I fucks with it. Because the diss track's fire, by the way. There's diss track to Game. And he's just like, the track's like 3-4 minutes. But he only raps for like a minute and a half. And then the rest he's just talking. If anyone knows that what 50 Cent was like on G-Unit radios, he'd rap for a little bit. And then he'd just start talking shit for the rest of the tune. So yeah, and then he mentioned the Serenity Prayer at the end of it. I'm gonna check it out, Eli. If you're suggesting Peaky Blinders, I'm gonna check it out. Definitely. Off topic, Flawless. But what if United tried to get Mateo? I'm all for. He was third on my list in terms of strikers. For me, it was Osherman, Gyökeres, Mateo, Delap. That was the 4 strikers. I was like, all right, cool, and it was in that order. So if we get Mateo, cool. If it's Gyökeres, cool. If we get Osherman, cool. I know we missed out on Delap. Would have liked Delap, but go get someone else. Do you think the Invincible season was worst Arsenal season recently? They haven't won any majors since. Yeah, they ain't won nothing since of major, no. Nah? Flawless. Honestly, I need to say this once again. Thank you for everything this community has done. You guys have truly saved my mental health and honestly my life. Hey, glad we can be of such a massive help to your mental health and your life, AJ. So see, messages like this mean a hell of a lot. So appreciate it, man. Every single time, AJB, and I hope you're blessed and everything like that. Flawless, I think you like more words in songs more than music. Nah, because it varies. Because with instrumentals, I'll listen to a track where I don't like the bars if I like the instrumentals that much. If I like the instrumental that much. There's certain tracks that I love mainly for the instrumental. Whereas if someone's got bad boy bars on a track, but the instrumental's dead, I probably won't listen. But again, that's why I listen to battle rap as well, because I can just listen to a cappella and lyrically, them man go into different spaces. The best battle rappers in the world, like how they put words together, I have no idea. They say certain things, do certain things, and I'm like, how did you even think of that? How did your brain get there? How? It's crazy. Flawless, who do you think is the most underrated Marvel villain? Ultron, without doubt. Ultron. Because not only was he like serious and had a clear message of what he was trying to do, he's also hilarious. Ultron was hilarious. I go back and watch Age of Ultron. Man had jokes throughout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we were talking about this yesterday. So yeah, Ultron, without doubt, Ultron. Lars, what do you make of the current state of Marvel, please? Cool. I like it because I really like Deadpool and Wolverine. Really enjoyed it. So what else have I watched? That was the last. Yeah, that was the last Marvel film I watched, I think. So yeah, I'm all for it. Marvel, like, obviously they ain't gonna get back to what it was because you can't get back to the golden era. That was a platinum era, but at some point, big up to Warper. Says big up Flawless. Congrats on 15K, well deserved. Appreciate it. Big up, man. Every single time. But yeah, we're gonna close out, people. We are gonna close out. Apology that this show was slightly late. That's because I was running around doing other things, people. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. Life stuff. But we're here. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Again, appreciate all of you lot for the 15K, people. Appreciate all of you lot to help him man get to 15K. Road to 16,000 now. We are keeping it stepping, people. We are keeping it moving. Just because the Premier League season is over does not mean the content stops, people. Does not mean the content stops. We're going to continue on with the content. You'll get pro clubs later on tonight. You'll then get the Indiana Pacers, New York Knicks game 5 as well over on the playback. Make sure you go follow the playback as well, man. Sarcasm City TV playback. That's www.playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV. Playback.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or download the playback app from your app store, people. Playback app from your app store is free. You create an account for free. You sign up for free. The same way you watch and comment on YouTube, it's the exact same on playback, people. It's the exact same over there. And Sarcasm City TV clips, you get a new clip every day. Shout out to Prime. We already put out the clip yesterday with Cam talking about Arteta winners and Arteta stands. I need to get the video off Prime to put out. But follow Sarcasm City TV clips across all socials as well. So it's at Sarcasm City TV clips on YouTube. Go subscribe. Sarcasm City TV clips on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. And it's SCTV clips on Twitter, people. Go follow. SCTV clips on Twitter. Sarcasm City TV clips on Instagram. And of course, go subscribe to Sarcasm City TV clips on YouTube as well. All right, cool. You're going to redirect, people. Man, is Sheik live? Oh, he is live. All right, cool. We're going to send you over to Sheik. Big up Beijing Pops in the cut. Speaking of people who have helped grow the channel as well, Beijing Pops is definitely one of them as well. So big up. Love to everyone that's locked in. This has been 15K subscriber Q&A solo edition live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in.